Dire team ban.
Okay, bad cactus. Hello, game. Alright.
Interesting. First phase Doom ban, and Doom hasn't been a hero in the last game, so.
Oh, you have to consider there's a bounty
10
hunter ban
seconds
as well,
remaining.
which is very out of character for both teams because we haven't seen any
5
bounty
seconds
hunter or Doom
remaining.
games from these teams.
You know, maybe.
Radiant team ban.
I understand that, but
I mean, it's possible, you know, that some friends of Mineski and Extremist, they were just researching the other teams.
Team pick.
it's
I
like
mean-
this standing behind their computer. Psst, this hero picked a this team.
I mean, my roommate plays a lot of Dota as well, and if I was a professional player, I'd tell him to research the goddamn other team and tell me what I have to ban.
But you have to remember though, the the draft is only 50% of the story. You still have to remember there's the other 50% which is going to be the game. So even though you research the team, you have to also see how they played that hero. It may have not just been conventional Doom.
10
It could have
seconds
also been
remaining.
something strange, like I don't know, they played greedy and they had the Doom in the jungle.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah. But still, I mean...
Okay, just remember, nobody ever does jungle Doom.
Reserve
If you
time.
do, I will report you. Because Doom doesn't
Fire
deserve
team
to be in the
back.
jungle unless he's already got a couple of levels from the off lane and cannot stay in the lane.
I think it was Golden Elements. They run a jungling Doom. And they actually won the game.
10
Can't even play with me though.
5
What, you want to play
seconds
200
remaining.
ping C? I don't think so. Exactly.
Well,
Reserve
I'm
time.
on... I'm sitting in EU and I'm constantly playing on the American side because my friend is on American side, and I'm just completely used to having like 130 ping or something like that. You can adapt to it.
130 ping's not bad. 150 when you start to feel... It's alright. Alright. Game though, by the way. And both teams have actually gotten heroes that they're strong with. We might see the minus armor strat.
Dire
If
team
Extremist
ban.
does not ban Templar Assassin,
They're gonna pick it up.
like, yeah, Mineski's going to pick it up, without a doubt. They need to ban it right now. Are they going to ban it there? What does Mineski ban up against the Lone Druid? Were there
10
any heroes that
seconds
Extremists
remaining.
had?
5
Because
seconds
Extremists
remaining.
didn't really run pushing heroes with the Lone Druid. It was just the Lone Druid that was their main pusher. Everyone else was just sort of a hero to complement the Lone Druid.
Yeah. He can be a strong solo offlaner. Yes.
Someone said winter is back to analysis table. That's so
Radiant
mean.
team
Come
back.
on, you can give him a chance. Give
I
him
mean,
a
tomorrow
chance.
they can try again.
Exactly, I can try again. They're really strong though. I wouldn't put it to Mineski to say that they get from the second
Radiant
qualifiers.
team pick.
I mean, they reached this place, so should be able to do good stuff again tomorrow.
Unless Hots and V get through, then it might get a little bit different up against strong teams. Actually,
yeah,
I'm
there's
wondering.
also just the chance to get like
Oh,
annihilated by
Dire
a
team.
team that has a cheesy strat. Another Enchantress.
another Enchantress? I've not seen
Yeah,
Enchantress
I
at
saw
all.
an Enchantress yesterday. It was solo safe lane, so kind of off lane rollish. And the enemies, they didn't have enough burst in the Ollie game. And they just tried to kill the Enchantress and they bursted her down to like 20% HP. And since she maxed untouchable, they were like, and now we're gonna attack! And it took them like 2 seconds to cast the auto attack, and she just walked away and healed herself up, and she was fine. And that happened like 5 times in a row.
Reserve time.
Yeah.
But you can still burst her down, though. You can still burst an Enchantress. Enough minus armor, and you can just two-shot her. So each hero just has to hit her once.
Dire
God, look at all the
team
push and Extremists. They've got Elaine Druid Bear, Enchantress, Creeps, and they have a Tiny. Whisper's banned, though, so Be
They
picking up a
could go
Titan.
for Ogre Magi as another support. Maybe one.
That I would be happy with. Sorry, right now.
I mean,
Enchantress Tiny.
bloodlusting the bear, bloodlusting the tiny.
Even Enchantress benefits from it too. She
Oh,
wants
that's
to
really
have
good against
ability.
Enchantress, because with Focus Fire you don't care about minus 100 for the attack speed.
Yeah. Ursa's
Yeah.
another hero that doesn't matter, right? Because he attacks max attack speed.
Well, plus 400
10
attack speed.
seconds remaining.
Was it plus 400? I thought he attacks
Yes.
at max attack speed.
No, it's plus
5
400.
seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Okay.
Another nice pick is EA actually, since you can you get about 100 attack speed with a blink jump, and therefore almost negate the untouchable as well. So those are pretty much the good physical damage guides against Enchantress.
I
And
don't
of course
know.
the rest is like
I don't think they're going to go for any more minus armor here. Because this is the classic last patch Slaughter Wind Ranger combo. Because Wind Ranger doesn't need that many damage items now
10
because you've got the
seconds
Slaughter with
remaining.
the amplify damage. Then you have Venture Spirit as well with the Wave of Terror.
5
And AA is
seconds
going to
remaining.
mitigate Enchantress and Witch Doctor heals. Extremists are going to miss out on heals when they get Ice Blast.
I want to see a
Radiant
tanky
team
carry
pick.
now. Something that can man fight a tiny or a lone druid beer as well. What about maybe a PL? They don't have AoE.
No. Alchemist is too greedy. Wait, Alchemist for Mineski or Extremists? Alchemist for Mineski, he still suffers from really low armor. There's nothing on their team to give him armor early on.
Yeah.
Unless he goes for the
10
Solar Crest
seconds
build.
remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Take a look at what these last picks are. We had Brute ban from Mineski, and you had a Wraith King ban from Extreme. Wraith King would have been really good for Mineski, actually. Having a really good scaling late game hero that also has an extra life too. That would have been nice.
To walk around with, yeah.
Still Faceless Void. See, they already got the Slaughter, unless it's a safe lane Slaughter, and Slaughter really works well with.
I mean, if they want, they could go for the draw ranger as well. They have a ton of range heroes.
But there's so much there's so much face rush from Extremist that I don't know if Drow's
Yes.
the best.
That's the problem, though. But what sort of tanky carry do you want to get?
Not many. Unless they go for the CK themselves.
Maybe something like a troll warlord?
Oh, Troll's in a bit of a weird spot. He's not tanky,
Oh,
he's
the
not
Slug, of course.
squishy.
Slug is a really good hero. Yeah,
What, to go against Extremist?
I think yes. I mean, Slug, he's one of those heroes, he's really hard to catch.
10 seconds remaining.
Ursa Warrior.
Dire team pick.
You need something with kiting potential.
This has to be
support
this
Enchantress.
is definitely support Enchantress. No way in hell is this
Offlane
going to
druid,
be.
mid tiny, safe lane Ursa.
That's the most logical lanes that you can come up with. It's so greedy though. Like if you look at Extremist's needs right now, Lone
10
Druid's a hero that needs
seconds remaining.
items. Tiny needs a blink at least, so he's not going to be as greedy as Ursa
5
and Lone Druid,
seconds
but he still
remaining.
needs item progression. Ursa needs a blink himself.
What about Sven? Maybe?
Reserve
Ben for
time.
Mineski?
Yeah.
Still has kiting issues. Wind Ranger and Slaughter doesn't really help them with chase.
Yeah.
Vengeful Spirit does though. So if they do want to go for Sven, it's okay. But I don't know if this is the best Sven game.
Yeah. I don't see like the obvious good carry pick here. So I'm just, putting out some stuff that might be decently good.
The Undying waits.
Okay, it's like a safe lane Slaughter. Or Vengeful Carrier, of course, that
Yes.
works as well.
very, very snowball draft that Mineski's running. If they don't snowball, Extremists are gonna walk all over them again like last.
And also, it's really good against the Tombstone. Like,
Oh yeah.
I don't like that Undying pick.
And
Also, can just burst down the Tombstone. Like,
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I mean, when Undying is able to get an Agnum Scepter together, it was really amazing against those kind of tanky heroes. And something like Enchantress, I mean, when you rip her strength off, I mean, she doesn't have any sort of HP.
hang on, let me take a look at what her HP is. Oh jeez. Okay.
The most bestest camera works of all.
Best.
It looks like the Qualifier it found its way into the item builds really fast. I feel like, Mango took like months for some teams to pick it up, but Qualifier, pretty much everyone gets it now. And I mean, you can outplay the enemy so often. I saw it do so much work, so it's really worth it.
It can depend
I like the
though.
Qualifier.
Like sometimes Fairy Fire is not enough. Smoke.
Can they get a kill? Maybe? Oh, I think they just spotted them. Yeah, they're out of range.
Yeah, they're not going to get the kill. So it's really good for Extremists to not lose anything. They're running a greedy draft. At this point,
30
they don't
seconds
want
to
to give any advantage to Mineski. If they keep the laning phase even, then Extremists are looking very good moving into a mid scenario because Mineski is looking for as much of a lead as possible, so they're looking for dominance here. That's why they picked up the Undying, so that they're going to be able to dominate Undying lane at least, as long as they put in that one extra. Undying and Slardar lane, by the way.
Yeah. Two really good heroes together.
The battle
And look.
begins.
Okay, just not gonna take a bounty room. Wait, there's
Yes.
a Quelling Blade on Tiny?
Nothing wrong with that. It just makes sure that he gets
68 damage
CS.
is not enough.
It's in case it's going to be a dual lane, I think, so that he gets guaranteed CS and he can actually CS under the tower.
Yeah. Oh wait, the beer is already half dead. I mean, you want to do the creep wave pull? Yes. Taking so much damage?
Well, this is a play that this to make sure that you get at least one creep wave worth of EX. He's only going to get half though, because
Oh, he got a little bit of a pull going as well.
Yeah,
Nice.
he took half of it with the pull. So Lone Druid's going to get 2 CS, but I think the Druid doesn't mind as long as he's able to get the creep equilibrium either under his tower or as long as he's just able. And we have a pause as we have some lag. Oh god, that's not. We've had some lag issues. How about last game though?
Yeah. Don't do it was attack cancelling, so maybe he's gonna miss it now. Okay, fine.
So the lane druid in the off lane is going to do okay. He's not going to struggle. He will struggle, but at least he's going to be able to get some CS. Because I think the best part in the off lane now with the small change is that the lone druid can take this small jungle camp here. He can take that small jungle camp there if he doesn't feel safe moving into the lane, or he can just move into the jungle in general. So.
Oh, Enchantress, she just got a Troll Summoner. It's like the best creep you can get. Because
Troll
it's
Summoner
amazing. It's amazing
the
for
Centaur.
farming. Since you can summon skeletons to get some stuff, and it also has the ranged and snare.
Look how aggressive Jacko is. He could get caught out diving
Yeah,
under the tower
he's
as well.
gonna get caught. Like,
Venturous
die
comes through.
right here.
There's the ensnare. Centaur comes through. Tiny. He's a little bit too
Oh.
far away. I think he was gonna try and wait for Tiny, getting a bit greedy with timing the war stomp. So Wind Ranger gets out, but at least the mid lane's gonna be a little bit better for Jacko on the Wind Ranger.
Yeah, Tiny didn't have the mana for the full combo. That was the problem.
I just realized I've been calling Wind Ranger Wind Ranger. I've just been lazy pronunciating the D.
Yeah, I'm calling her Windrunner pretty much all the time because
I wasn't used to it at the beginning, but I think I'm all right now. It's not.
I don't
bad.
want to call her a different name.
Don't need to. Point where.
Wait. Extremist, they have the casual donkey courier.
What?
They have the default donkey courier.
Yeah.
Like, no special stuff. I'm surprised.
Yes. Well, then all of a sudden, you got a unusual mech jaw hound. I think Mineski sort of made up for the fact that there's no special courier on Extremist side.
Yeah, I mean, it has the champions aura, you know? Gonna improve your team morale quite a lot.
Oh god, yes. Champions. I guess this is Mineski's way of saying we are TI champions, we are worthy of being at the Shanghai majors. Curious, right? What color is the next TI going to be? Because we've had blue, I think our first TI. Then we had green.
I think black.
Who would do black for a prestigious tournament? Maybe black and gold if you want.
The thing is, it was already gold, so what do you want to get after gold? Like, maybe
Silver?
platinum, but, you know, silver, it feels like a downgrade, you know?
We could do something like, what is it? Do like this diamondy sort of thing where you get multiple colors in the white.
Oh yeah, like prismatic colors.
Yes, prismatic, thank you, that's what I was looking.
This is ours.
That could be for the rest of TIs, just prismatic.
Just change the overlay a little bit.
Just a tad. Playing so far, it's okay for the druid. You look at his CS, even though he's only gotten 4, the AA and Vengeful Spirit aren't able to fully harass out the druid. In fact, the druid's being a pain in the butt for Extinct. He's like, what do I do versus a freaking 1.8k HP bear? It's a 4 armor bear. Could entangle me once he gets another point into the bear.
Yeah, just, you know, with a star shield, it's annoying. How is he doing in terms of CS compared to Slaughter? He's doing really well. He has 6 CS, Slaughter only has
Because he got
1.
the Undying.
Yeah, but Undying has 0 CS. They have 1 CS combined in their dual lane.
Yeah, I'm saying that they're doing better because there's the Undying. Although I think Undying might get a kill here to QZ. You can't actually get out the crushes. They're going to turn it though. The coconut bouncing between two. He just needs one more hit. He can't find it, but he can get a kill onto Winter. Instead, if he wants to kill the Tombstone, Winter's in trouble. Maledict is still there, but he gets the final tick. It's not enough. No one dies, but this offlane for Mineski at 400 ping gave me. But there's no reason, so they have to be very careful in that.
Yeah, and that's why I'm surprised, you know, that the dual offlane, they're struggling more than the solo lone druid.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And he has another beer sum ready, and he's gonna use it, so... Good stuff.
So for now, no dive down bottom, but the offlane's gonna be a little bit weaker for Mineski. Did they bring a salve back? No. A Ninja Boogie not buying a salve for his friend.
Yeah,
Hey, Winter, you're
Enchantress
fine.
smokes up another time.
Kill though. Winter's
I'm
not
not
that
sure
far out though.
The lane's in a bad position for a gank.
Oh, they got lucky
they
with
get
the
the double
coconut!
down. They're
Oh,
so
the
lucky.
the crush happened onto Mad, and they have the slow. It's not enough. Winter's too fast. QZ can't get the kill.
Maybe he gets the damage from... He sprinted up, but...
Oh, he
won't be enough.
he's dead. No. Would have been nice if they got that kill. So attempted 2 failed. the Extremists, and because Ninja Boogie's at full HP and Winter is not, they can sort of take shifts in who is going to be sitting in the off lane. In the middle lane, we haven't spoken too much about Jacko and Siki so far. Tiny sitting on 27 compared to 35. So, thoughts on Siki so far? Is he okay?
I mean, he's doing really well for Tiny. I mean, as a melee hero, you usually fall behind because you're getting harassed a lot by Windrunner. So it's expected, but he's still doing well enough for Tiny. And yes, you want some farm on a Tiny, but the most important thing is getting quick levels, so you have your burst combo to get kills.
Oh, and Chandra's just got a haste rune, and she's moving down towards the bottom lane with a whole bunch of creeps.
The problem is that creeps won't get the haste.
It's not the creeps that won't get the haste, it's if it's chasing and they want to kill Ninja Boogie, then there's no way he's gonna get away. But it seems that instead they just want to jungle.
Looks like there might be a kill on top. Looks like H-God, yeah, he's dead. He did get a root on catching Imba though.
He won't die, even though he pops two tower shots.
Still.
He's still hiding in the tree, and they didn't even know he's there. It's okay. Just sitting in the trees.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
At the moment, it seems that lanes are really passive, honestly. The only action we saw was down bottom, when they were trying to put aggression onto the Slardar as well as the Undying. There was a kill on the Lone Druid. Just one simple kill. But we see nothing else this game. Mid lane, Jacko. I wonder when Jacko wants to be active on the Wind Ranger. Does he want to wait Ags?
I think the play that you can do is toss back the Windrunner and stun her under the tower. That's pretty much the only way you can get a kill.
Over aggression. Oheb doesn't die yet, zombies are still chasing, but the Wind Ranger's just gonna go straight onto it. Jacko, a bit of overcommitment actually to get the focus fire, but they get QZ as well, and Chantress is here, can't get the kill. Oh, they get the kill onto Ninja Boogie at least, and Mad? Well, I don't know if Winter's gonna get much done, he's only level 5.
Yeah, good rotation by Windrunner.
That was a bit of a... actually from Mineski as well. Coming in as quickly as possible, securing 2 kills on top of the fact that they lost Ninja Boogie. Coming in through the tree line, he's hasted through, or at least he's sprinting through. He's the Enchantress with the creeps, or at least he's the creeps.
Dire's middle tower is
Or
under
anything.
attack.
Up top, got some heroes going up there. Oheb and Siki coming through. So look how defensive Mineski is.
Oh, I'm actually getting a little bit of packet loss.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I was wondering because like Wentworth's Spirit's HP bar was dropping, but there was no auto attack flying towards him, and I was like, that can't be happening, right?
Oh god, we have another pause. I actually think it's the server. It's probably not you. Server that's screwing everything.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh my
Wolf got a
goodness.
crap ton of money out of the TI, but those still didn't improve. The game bugs didn't get fixed. What are we paying money for?
Hats. Paying for hat artists. Oh, beautiful swap into H-God. Can they kill off the Lone Druid though? That was a nice roar. And it looks like for the moment that Lone Druid's gonna get with the Savage Roar. The Bear in the meantime doesn't have the Savage Roar, so he should be dying very shortly. Beautiful crush, and that's gonna be a kill going in the way of Ninja Boogie getting the Bear. Gets resummoned, but still. It's a load of gold.
Yeah, they're definitely happy about that. Looks like catching Imba's gonna go for drums now. I mean, it's good overall stats item. The movement speed that you can get from the active is also really good for chasing. So yeah, I like that choice.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. It benefits the team too if you pop the drum charges. Looks like we've got the Slardar running into the Lone Druid. And he's gonna be hit with the Bear a couple of times. No entangle procs though. Oh, I think he got hit once. I actually saw it go on cooldown. Got hit once, but that was about it.
No, I think it went on cooldown thanks to creep.
Top lane though. Just Spirit. Kachi Ember as well as Ninja Boogie are super aggressive in this top lane. It's just 2 heroes, but it's an Undying. He is so good in teamfight scenarios that you can play a little bit more overconfident just because you've got the Tombstone and you also have Decay. No soul rip points though, which I find rather peculiar. He's leveling up the decay.
I think he understands that Tombstone won't be a big factor against against Ursa.
I don't think it's against Ursa, but it's also just nice to have that little bit of heal. Because it's not like Extremists isn't gonna suffer from soul rip, because it's great for nuking down Enchantress as well. You've got to remember that as well.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Still 3 heroes up top. Down bottom, our Ursa's just sitting really far behind the tower. Everyone is missing on the map from Mineski, and he's probably expecting to be going down bottom lane to gank him. Windrange is in the jungle farming, and AA is just sort of TPing into the mid lane instead. So because they knew there was no fruit to be found down bottom, he's going to try and take some lane as Ursa rotates into the middle lane now.
Yeah, I mean, Windrunner has been off the map for quite some time, so they have to expect him to be somewhere.
Denied.
We're just having a great time farming jungle.
Push though happening down up in the top lane, it seems, as everyone an Extremist except for the Ursa gonna start pushing down the tower. And with the bear as well as all these creeps, there's not really that much that Mineski can do, although
They don't have too much counter push, yeah.
Yeah, Savage Roar sends Winter back, so he's not able to get anything done, but there's the Death Ward coming out from Oheb. He's gonna get the kill onto Ninja Boogie. There's a toss, but they lose the Witch Doctor in the process. 2-man crush, avalanches to follow. Winter's going to melt, as well as the Entangling Claws. Can they find Jacko though? They have a toss available, as well as the Earth Shock. Jacko's dead. Oh, can they chase him though?
Ursa does not have his blink
Sickiest toss, Sickiest toss. Beautiful coordination.
Beautiful.
Oh!
The Shackle is there.
Avalanche?
He has the
very
avalanche.
nice.
Yeah, nice.
Ursa should be dying here. Oh, solo tower shot. And the swap is more cancelling out Sicky's Sicky.
Centaur, stun them. Oh, nice double stun.
Saving Sicky's life. And he runs to H-God and the bear. Tower gets glyphed though, so this is probably going to get denied at some... Is that in deny range? Not yet. One more hit. That's in deny range though.
Can they maybe kill it?
Depends if they kill the tower or do they want to kill the heroes. They use a Savage Roar to send Kachimba back. That was really good play. Now everyone on Mineski, they're kind of confused on what to do because there's a lot of heroes from Extremists. They're going to chase, but it's too late. That was really good Savage Roar play coming out from H-God though. Using the Savage Roar to send Kachimba back and preventing him from going for a deny hit.
Yeah, that were really great plays, and Launchwood actually has 2.6k gold right now, so he's gonna have a really quick radiance. I mean, it's 12 minutes in with a off-lane solo Launchwood having that amount of money, and it gets out as well.
Probably
Use the Savage Roar, maybe?
No, it doesn't need to. I like this Savage Roar ability on the Lone Druid. I've been liking how people have been using it so far. It's so good. Having it on the bear as well, just having sort of disengage is nice.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Is there a TP available? There is a TP, so they can delay the top T1 from dropping, and it could be enough for Extremists to initiate. Tiny in the backside is ready.
They have
and
look at
they saw Danger Boogie as well with the high observer ward. Tower does not get denied though. Now they're gonna try and chase. I don't think they can actually chase them.
They have wrapped it up. Burst pretty fast.
The H-God's gonna get too far away. They toss him.
No.
Oh, Savage Roar! Oh, that wasn't...
Oh, body blocks?
Okay, I think he got confused.
He's swapping back.
I think they got confused with the Savage Roar, because Savage Roar sends Mineski back to their own fountain. I guess to prevent the disable. There's a Death Ward though. Gonna connect on the Winter Sprint out. He should live. He won't die.
Okay.
There's no Maledict follow-up.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I think they got confused with the Savage Roar. Maybe he thought that it was supposed to roll them in the opposite direction of what they were facing the bear or something. I have no idea. Ninja Boogie dies. This game is looking so good for Extremists. I honestly have no idea what Mineski is supposed to do right now. Their tempo controller
if they want, they can just start pushing down all the towers, and they don't have the counter push on the side of Mineski.
Just counter push. They can't fight appropriately as well. There's just so much AoE. Now they're going to try and jump onto Siki, who's already used the avalanche and his toss. He's got no mana as well. No one's TPing Shackle to make sure they get the kill. So Pitchy Inverse Jacko gets that. It's T1 mid. So,
yeah, we were talking about Extremist having the greedier lineup, the better late game lineup, and right now they are stronger as well. So looks like it was a really good outdraft by them.
Oh god, Winter. Just going with the Amplify Damage Revision.
Okay,
Chicken
it
has
looks
a
like
maelstrom.
yeah, Lone Druid actually went for the maelstrom.
I like this. It's not greedy. It's cheap, cost-efficient damage, and getting lightning procs is going to be great for the bear. A lot of AoE damage for Extremists to work with, and it helps the bear jungle too, so they can jungle quicker.
Yeah.
Because bear doesn't have that much speed yet.
The laning phase kind of broke down, so he needed something to go jungle now.
If you haven't noticed, there is no boots. There's only one pair of boots on Hate God, and he's sharing it between himself and the bear. So the bear doesn't get boots until he needs the movement speed. Kind of greedy, but he's being very cost efficient with gold.
He has the rabbit, so it's fine. Like he gets the most percentage movement speed out of that.
It's just better to have to rule though, because he can move so much quicker.
I mean, you can move with boots on a lone druid and then recall the bear.
Yeah, I suppose, but in case you're chasing someone, then you put boots on the bear, and if the bear's too far away, then unfortunately bear's not going to hit anything.
Tiny costume.
Oh, Aegis? They were trying to take
nice
Aegis.
cost. This is like real good problem outside of Mineski. And what comes down, avalanche toss comes
No one can cancel
on the undying.
Jacko wants to kill an Oheb.
In trouble as well.
Okay, Jacko overextended. Jacko overextended. He's getting too greedy. Enchantress there, just with the impetus. They need to kill Winter or they have to kill the Tombstone.
Yeah.
Tombstone has to drop.
It's almost running out, so they don't really have to care, yeah.
2 dead from Mineski, and now Aegis is an easy claim. So
There's
that
one
was
point in healing aura from Witch Doctor just
Winter.
Wait, what are you doing, Winter?
He's trying to go for a steal. He's trying to go for a steal, and Enchantress should get the kill. And Pettis finishes him off. Mad's gonna die. Doesn't matter. They get rid of the Slaughter. There's no AoE crush now. Ninja Boogie comes in. Roshan's not dead yet, but look at all these heroes. Very low. Oheb's gonna die. Finishes him up. And now there's a very low bear, and Siki's here. There's a Savage Roar, sends him back. This Savage Roar has done wonders this game. New bear, re-entangle, Winter's dead! Oh my god, these entangles coming out from H-God. This is freaking T-God with the E-God with the entangle.
This guy, he can tell Admiral Bulldog how to entangle properly, right?
I still think Admiral Bulldog is on his own level, unfortunately. Ice Blast, not gonna connect on anyone important.
His overall plays are better, but I mean, H-God, he's just getting the entangle procs when he actually needs them. Every time.
Oh gosh. So, Aegis is taken. It's on Ursa, as always. I think there are very few games you don't put Aegis on Ursa. Got a blink as well. There's so much initiation potential on Extremists, and there's not much Miss to do about it. Their counter fight is not the best. They're the best when they can get the initiation, but if it's not them that's initiating, by the time they try to go for their own jump, someone's probably dead. There's so much burst.
They have a pickup lineup or pick-off lineup, so that when they don't get those single pick-offs, they're gonna have problems.
It's as if I just pictured in my head Mineski just sort of like Extremist driving by Mineski and just sort of picking up their players one by one. Get in here. Oh my god. T1 tower gonna drop. There's no way Mineski's in the so just trading for this T1 mid's better.
Enchantress can provide lots of riding vehicles, with the Overwolf Center. They even have the bear that they can ride.
I don't know if there's enough vehicles for everyone to ride. Because Lone Druid rides his own bear, right? Then Ursa needs a ride, Tiny needs a ride.
Doesn't Lone Druid transform himself into a bear?
He's not considered a summon, not Ursa. Oh god, okay, Mineski's going for a very risky play. If this doesn't work out, this might just be game. Tiny, there's a swap. Can they get Siki though? He's got no way to survive. He does die. All of a sudden, QZ comes in. Ursa, he's got the Aegis. He doesn't care if he dies. And Pettis finishes off the Undying. Ninja Boogie doesn't care. And Tombstone's already dead. Here comes H-God. He wants the entangles. Can he get Jacko? The stun coming out from Kachimba. They get the Witch Doctor as well. And Enchantress, Shackle, as well as the ult from Jacko. Entangles there. Ursa's trying to finish him off, but there comes the Aegis drop. And now Ursa's gonna come back up. And the entangle blocking Winter away from H-God. He's just sitting in the corner. And now all of a sudden, amplify damage is enough, and the Shackle doesn't connect. But now this is a complete team wipe as Extremists. Mineski with a hugely risky play, making it pay off by getting a complete wipe on Extremists with the Aegis, only losing and Undying.
Yeah, that was a really good team fight by Mineski.
Oh gosh.
I'm just completely stunned. And Ancient Evolution even gets a Midas out of that. So, tough there.
Yeah. Goodness. So, Mineski get a good team fight for them. And I think for Extremists, now they have to be careful because they know that Mineski can still team fight, even though the Extremists are quite far ahead. There is still a chance they can get picked up if they're not careful. Aegis or no Aegis, it doesn't really matter. So I think for Extremists, gotta play a little bit more carefully just to make sure that, you know, they don't get caught out, that they don't give kills away, because they lost the Tiny so early that they didn't have Avalanche Toss to work with, and I feel like that's one of their main disables to sort of help the Ursa get the jump on his targets. A lot of mobility on Mineski.
Oh, it's
so
finished
for now-
Mjolnir on the bear now? And I
Bear
still
doesn't let it
kind of
go.
want to see the Radiant throw. I feel like it's really useful.
It's gonna be great for cancelling Blink. Blink has just been finished on Winter as well. 21 minutes in. This is a very late Blink, but considering the game that they had, it's still a reasonable time. Normal game it's late. But now they have a form of initiation, and this is what Mineski has been lacking for the majority of the game.
Extinct, he might be in trouble if they want to go for him. Oh no, they're not going for
Around?
it.
Or who are they gonna jump on? See, if Jacko's first, he's gonna be the first one to jump. Winter's the first one to go in.
Yes, the
Go ahead.
coconut. Oh
Okay.
my god.
Doesn't really matter. Here comes the Avalanche toss onto 3 heroes, but the Ursa comes in with the ultimate mitigating damage output swap is there. Ember wants to survive. 2 is dead. Siki turning around, wanting to kill off Dinked here, and all of a sudden 3 are dead for Mineski. They're gonna get a 4th and an 8A. And Jacko just ran out of the fight. This is what Extremists are great at. If they get the jump, and it's going to be a great fight for them. Even though they lost the Witch Doctor, it doesn't matter. Mineski jumped on the Witch Doctor and they clumped up, which meant that there was the opening for Tiny to go in for the multi-hero Avatos.
Yeah, just the fact that he was able to get coconut with no creeps around meant like just a paralyzing cast bouncing onto heroes was like ultimate of its own.
I wouldn't consider it an ultimate. At least it's a pain in the butt, at least. To not be able to move.
It's bounces. And it like completely disrupts your team fight because you can't expect where it goes.
Yeah, I suppose. So, for now, score is 16-18. Game is still not looking that great for Mineski. If we take a look at the graphs here, they've got a 1k EXP lead for Mineski. They need much more than this to feel comfortable fighting up against Extremists. Gold is going in the way of Extremists. We've had no major gold leads yet, but 1.5k in favor of Extremists who have the better scaling draft is bad news for Minute. Because they drafted a team that wants to fight early. Their window of opportunity is very small because they're not on a level where they want to fight Extremists all the time. They have to get the perfect initiation.
And Enchantress, she finished her Dragon Lances and is now going immediately for the Xtrmst Scepter, so it's gonna be tons of range for her.
Yeah, even Enchantress hits pretty hard herself too, right? Because Dragon Lance range.
Yeah, but now with the Xtrmst Scepter as well as Dragon Lance, I mean, it's just disgusting.
Some of the heroes in the backlines, even some of these core heroes have to be careful. Winter's going to be careful running away. He's only sitting at 0.1k. Wind Ranger shouldn't have too many issues because of Wind Run. Actually, Ember's tanky, but if he just lets the Enchantress hit him, he's going to be taking a lot of damage too. AA doesn't want to go anywhere near Enchantress. If you get 2 long-range Impetus shots, I think Extinct is dead. So
Yeah.
he's not going to be a happy AA.
Water.
For now, it's just Extremists feeling comfortable showing themselves on the map and going for these really, really objective-based push strats or play.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I mean, but when you have a Tiny as well as a Bear, you can just go for it. Good place.
Ice Blast. Only gonna connect onto 2. Nope, just onto 1. Only onto H-God. Bear is still hitting the tower. It's gonna drop.
Dire's top
Not even
tower
a deny. Winter's actually quite lucky to have an in-rune, but they still don't want to fight. Waiting for them to slowly TP out. Find someone. Can they get overhead building?
Maybe the Witch Doctor, but he's not sprinted. Okay, now he's sprinted.
Crash? Oh, that was a little
Yeah.
bit late, but they still get overhead. So, a Witch Doctor for a T2. Definitely worth it, but At this point, they
you
can't.
have to get what you can.
Yeah, can't pick and choose this game. Get everything. Who has got recipe for BKB and a Deso? Why has he got a recipe for a Desolator and a BKB? Like, I can understand him finishing BKB. Like, he's got a Mithril Hammer and he's deciding, what do I want to buy first? Do I want to
Yeah.
do I want to go BKB first, or do I want to go for Deso first? This is actually quite humorous.
I mean, the thing is, the BKB recipe is almost as active as a Mithril Hammer, so he could have had the Desert.
Yeah, I could have finished one. Maybe he's just indecisive and says, I want both at the same time. Let's just buy both recipes.
It's not a good value to just have recipes sitting in your stash.
Yeah. Then again, though, what was he going to replace if he got another Mithril Hammer, for example? Got another Ogre Club. Where was he going to put it anyway? So I think just picking it up, knowing he's not going to use it yet, it's fine. It just means that he won't have... he will have buyback. No, he won't have buyback anymore. BKB's done. He won't have buyback anymore, but he has BKB. So, BKB on Jacko. Hopefully this is going to be enough to make the Wind Ranger a little bit more difficult for extra takedown. Can still be burst if he's not careful though. There's a lot of physical damage from the Ursa.
Yes, but with the BKB combined with the Wind Run, she should be really invulnerable through every. There's no MKB yet, so yeah.
Still has to be careful for the Impetus hits though. Impetus still goes through BKB, and so does Death Ward.
But she's Wind Run, so she's gonna evade them. Like, Wind Run plus BKB, without an MKB you can't be touched.
But you never want to use both at the same time though. It's more or less inefficient use of the spell. Because what if you need to avoid right clicks after the BKB? Normally you pop BKB to avoid disables, and then if they start focusing down, then that's when you want to Wind Run. So I think it depends on the circumstances on when you want to. Get a spot out. Oh, they spot out the bear. They said they're gonna go right onto the Witch Doctor, who died immediately. Now here comes Ursa. They're gonna try and man fight them. Bear, can you get in and tangle? The Ninja Boogie fall. Oh, whoa! How did Ursa die? He just blew up. Ursa's dead. Savage Roar. They have to back up. Okay, this is a weird position to be in if you're Extremist. Oh, that was very close. Could have lost the bear.
His enraged just ran out. And
okay.
therefore he had no more damage reduction, and then he's just a casual edgy carry with no HP item.
Extremists are very lucky because they lost very minimal heroes, and they forced out the 10-second beat. They lost their entire team for the second BKB charge. That would have been huge value for minutes. But they only got 2, which is Extremists. It's okay. Obviously not the best, but they need as much as they can to sort of come back into the game of Pyramid.
Yeah. And Tiny, I mean, he finished his Aghanim Scepter. And what's now the next item? Does Lone Druid go for the AC and Tiny just goes for the immediate Moonshot? Or what item do you want to see?
It looks like it's going to be the Assault Cuirass on the bear because he's got Chainmail and Plate Mail. So yeah, I think just go straight Moonshot on the Tiny. Just to get his items as soon as possible. Because once this Tiny gets really big, there's not actually that much Mineski could really do. He doesn't have BKB. Some good news for Mineski. No BKB. Still going to be vulnerable. Rosha's being taken. Actually, the bear gets killed off. Oh, that's not something that you want to happen. Jacko gets disabled.
He's bashing the Windrunner. Can they engage on this?
Look at the wrap. Look at the wrap around there. Oh, they see Winter. Oh, it's a little bit too late. There's no avalanche though, but look at the Tiny going. No, look at the Ursa. It just dies. He's got Shackle Shot to the Greed, and all of a sudden Winter's going to be taken there very shortly. They lose the Tiny and the Ursa. Look at Jacko making work happen as H got spotted, trying to juke, but it doesn't matter if you're hit with the amplified damage. He's going to drop. And Oheb, well, he's going to drop very, very shortly as the rest of Extremists die. Winter loses his life, but at the cost of a complete team wipe. I think Extremists are going to have to suddenly realize, alright, these heroes are actually hit a lot harder than we thought they are.
Yeah, it's the Vengeance aura with the minus armor from Wave of Terror combined with the amplified damage. It's just too much.
Extremists have to focus down Jackery now. They can't let this Wind Ranger do whatever she wants. She is hitting too hard. It's not Kachi Ember that's the problem now. It's going to happen. Her Focus Fire is doing too much damage. And she's very elusive with the BKB, so if there's a chance Extremist can kill Jacko, otherwise force out BKB charges until it reaches 5.
I think Ursa should finish the blast just to give the armor to his team and then immediately go for NKB.
We might come into a game 2.
3, right?
Game 3! Oh my god, I can't count. I need dinner. I haven't eaten all day. I lied, I had yogurt. That doesn't.
Yeah, it's been like hours since I had my last meal as well.
Did you even eat before you casted?
Yes. I mean,
What did
I
you
got
have?
up at 6 o'clock, then I made me some soup, and yeah, that's it.
That's soup.
Yeah.
You need more soup.
I mean, I love soup, so it's fine
Just
for me.
go make more soup. Cold? Like, is it cold over there?
In Germany, yeah, it's kind of cold.
Go make more soup. Actually, I think you should make soup while we wait for the 3rd. If we go into it.
No, I think I'm too tired to just even get up. I just want to cast the game and then be done.
Okay. It's alright then.
Just, you know, get out of my chair, drop into the bed, sleep.
Your chair's probably your butt's probably bruised. Oh my goodness. Been sitting down all day. Chandra's creative spots out Extinct, Ninja Boogie, and Winter. 3 silver platter of food. There's 1.
Radiant's bottom tower has
Chandra's just sort of leaving the creeps. Okay, I'm gonna concede my creeps. It's fine. I don't care. Creeps are food. And now we have a bottom push coming up from Mineski. What is it? What do Extremists do? Do they initiate? Do they wait?
They
Oh my
need
god!
to go in.
Look at Jacko! Hitting so quick! He's hitting a huge amount of damage on the tower. Look how quick this is. Oh my
They're together
god.
with the Desolator.
Oh,
And
Ursa
Ursa
just
gets
got
completely bursted down.
caught!
He doesn't have a bite back. It's a disaster for them. Like, they can do anything against it, and
It's a team wipe. This is game.
yeah, it's
Mineski.
over.
Over. We're going to game 3.
has fallen. Dire's middle
There's no
tower
bite. Extremists have to know this is G. We're going T4s. They're going T4s. They want to finish the game. They're saying no shenanigans. Finish the game right now.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Extremists, just call the
Radiant's middle
GG.
tower is under
As
attack.
bad as
He
it
has another
sounds.
focus fire in 2 seconds. I think he's gonna save it for the Ancient, and yeah.
Radiant's middle tower has
That's it.
fallen.
GG.
Radiant's ancient.
Yep, there we go. I head call GG. Going into game 3. Mineski just wanted to win the game. Even swapping at Ninja Boogie.
Oh man. It just reminds me a little bit. Yeah, it just reminds me a little bit of.
I